Hello everyone, how's it going? ShadowFoxxie here. I'm going to try something new. I mean, kind of wanted to do sort of reaction videos for quite a while. But I'm trying to do reaction videos to say places that I would like to visit or maybe potentially visit or just find out ideas. You know, one day I might go to these places and places that I've actually just really wanted to visit or just generally maybe one day just settle down there. You never know. But I know I live in England and I've never actually really been in Scotland, but I want to kind of find out more about some stuff about Scotland. I mean, I know obviously a lot of things about Scotland, obviously, like the famous things like haggis, famous things like iron brew. And by the way, Scotland iron brew is like the best thing ever. It's better than like Coca-Cola, and I know it's your national like soft drink as well. Iron brew, nothing beats it. Best thing ever. But also other things about Scotland, and obviously they've got lots of castles, same as England. I mean, we don't particularly agree on sort of the government side of things. But we're not going to that. Obviously, like I said, you got a lot of castles, you got like a lot of rivers, a lot of culture. Obviously, you've got like bagpipes, which is very famous towards Scottish people. Obviously, a lot about kilts and a lot of the famous Scottish celebrities as well. Obviously, you got things like Drew McIntyre, who's a famous wrestler who still wrestles today. You obviously got like Robert the Bruce, which is a famous king of Scotland, and I don't particularly know all the history of Scotland, but I mean, Scotland is by far, from what I know anyway, a lot better than England. I'm not saying England's, well, I don't know, I kind of like prefer the Scottish sort of side of stuff than more the English side. I'm not saying like, things in a bad way because I don't like really offend people, but I know like a lot of people are on the same, but I'm the same side of things I am. But yeah, I mean, I just want to know more. So hope you guys like this video. Me reacting towards the best places to visit in Scotland. I mean, like I said, I know obviously like a lot about some other places that they have, but never really been there, and it's kind of nice to actually learn a lot more about what's going on in Scotland and what the best places are. But I probably know like some of the places, like I said, like Edinburgh Castle and obviously like Loch Ness. I guess that's still a thing. I don't know how much I know. I don't actually know much about Loch Ness, but obviously I love the accent. The Scottish accents are really good. I mean, I just love the Scottish accents, and I like their they got a lot of different like wording and stuff. Obviously, like that their language, like general Gaelic language, is Scottish language is obviously a little bit different towards us, but I want to see like a lot more towards Scotland, see what I can learn about it. But anyway, let's get into the video, and hopefully I will see what I do like and probably like a lot of it actually. Let's see.
10 places to visit in Scotland. With its stunning Highland scenery, gruesome past, and iconic castles, it is no wonder that Scotland is considered one of the best nations to travel to. This nation has much to offer because of how proudly its modern lifestyle and natural beauty coexist. Therefore, Scotland has something to offer everyone, whether you want to immerse yourself in culture amidst the city's bright lights or become one with nature by hiking the Highlands. To take a walk where ferocious battles once raged, renowned kings and queens made arrangements that molded a nation, and great poets found inspiration for the ballads we still sing. Scotland's history has always had a place of strong emphasis on the south. There are many places where you may taste traditional Scottish fare, purchase your very own kilt, and listen to bagpipes play. These are the experiences that you shouldn't pass up. Scotland should be on the top of your list of fantastic places to visit in the UK. If you're searching for a memorable getaway, or a short break packet with historical landmarks, countless stunning cultural experiences, along with other fun and enjoyable activities. Below is a list of these 10 places to encounter this endearing vibe. Fort William. Fort William is a famous tourist destination due to its proximity to some tourist attractions such as Ben Nevis, Glencoe, and the West Highland Way. It is a town with a rich history and vibrant culture. The town is located in the Highlands, an area of Scotland known for its beautiful scenery and strong sense of community. Fort William is famous because of various Scottish, Irish, English, and Welsh cultures. The town has several different...
I love the fact they put an English flag as a Union Jack. English flag's the St. George's Cross. It's just a red cross with a white background. Okay, I mean, fine. Not that I care, but it's just generally kind of weird. But I mean, you know, I know obviously the Scottish people are actually a lot more down, well, seem to be a lot more down to earth from what I've actually seen, well. So that explains like the great community and stuff like that, so pretty cool. I like the lights in the background there, the red lights and the blue around. It's pretty cool actually.
Festivals and events throughout the year, including the Fort William Highland Games, the Fort William World Cup, and the Fort William Festival of Food and Drink. There is something for everyone in Fort William, and the town is a great place to visit if you are of a mind to experience a truly memorable trip that keeps calling you. Cockburn Street, Edinburgh. Cockburn Street in Edinburgh is known for its lively and captivating culture. The street has too many businesses, including pubs, restaurants, and shops. The area is popular with tourists who come to experience the unique atmosphere of the street. Cockburn Street in Edinburgh has famous dishes, including haggis, cockaliki soup, and stovies. This street is also recognized by the Edinburgh Spice Company, serving delicious food for over 20 years. So if you're looking for a taste of Edinburgh, check out Cockburn Street. You'll find plenty of mouth-watering foods to choose from, and you might discover your new favorite dish. This place is also a perfect spot to enjoy a night out or catch up with friends. Whether you're looking for a bite to eat or a place to drink, you'll find it on Head Lighthouse.
I know it's all similar to like, not actually similar to England. Obviously, it's a lot more different cultures and that. But I know like the landscape and stuff is kind of similar to England, but there's a lot more. I know it just looks much better and more inviting than England. I mean, I've lived in England all my life, so I mean, I can understand that. But I know this place in London that's obviously a lot better, like a lot you know, inviting things. But the thing is, I know Scotland just looks better. It's more inviting. It's just more, not just touristy, but it just looks better. I mean, the water is just like stunning. The Ireland and the architecture and the way things are spread out, and the festivities you have there as well. From what I can see, I know like England's got some similar things, but I know it seems a lot different. It seems much better to actually see. I mean, I know if I'm sounding a bit big-headed about that, but I mean it's true. I mean it just seems a lot more inviting, and like I said, that from what I know about the Scottish people as well, they're a lot more, a lot more inviting, a lot more polite. I'm not saying English people can and can't be impolite, but I mean, they seem to be more polite. Their culture and like, I like things like the iron brew and the bagpipes and all that sort of things. So I don't know. It just, what I've seen so far, it just seems really inviting.
Head Lighthouse is a well-known landmark in Scotland. It is situated on the most northerly point of the Scottish mainland in the county of Caithness. The lighthouse was constructed in 1831 and has been in operation ever since.
Like that
it is a
in England.
popular
I mean, you do, but not very
destination and
often.
offers stunning views of the surrounding coastline.
Amazing.
The area around Dunnet Head is rich in history and culture. Numerous archaeological sites, including Iron Age fortifications and Pictish standing stones. The nearby village of John O'Groats is the starting point of the famous John O'Groats to Land's End Walk, which passes through some of the most beautiful scenery in Britain. If you're ever in northern Scotland, be sure to visit Dunnet Head Lighthouse and explore the fascinating history and culture of the area. Eileen Dunnan Castle. Eileen Dunnan Castle is one of Scotland's most famous and recognizable castles. It is located on an island in
I thought Edinburgh Castle was
one
of the most famous ones.
The castle dates back to the 13th century with its long and vivid history. It has been the location of several important battles, including the Battle of Flodden in 1513. Today, the palace is a famous tourist destination for its beauty and stunning setting. If you're arranging a trip to Scotland, be sure to add Eileen Dunnan Castle to your itinerary. It is truly a marvelous sight and one that you would not soon forget. Old Man of Storr. The Isle of Skye is home to numerous world-stunning scenery. One of the best ways to experience this is to take a hike to the Old Man of Storr. This popular trail takes you through some of the most beautiful landscapes on the island, including forests, lochs, and the famous Old Man of Storr rock formation. The hike is not for one having a weak heart, as the hike can be pretty strenuous for them. So grab your bottles and get ready to reach the spot, as the scenery from the top is well worth the effort, and you'll be able to say you've conquered one of the most iconic hikes in Scotland. Kilt Rock. Kilt Rock is a stunning natural wonder located on the Isle of Skye
named after
Scotland.
kilts?
The rock building gets its name from its resemblance to a traditional Scottish kilt, and it is truly a sight to behold. Visitors can admire the impressive cliffs, take in the breathtaking views, and even enjoy a spot of rock climbing. The Kilt Rock is a popular tourist attraction in Scotland. It is a cliff face formed in the shape of a kilt. The rock is located on the Isle of Skye and is one of the most photographed cliffs in Scotland. The Kilt Rock is also famous for its food. The rock is home to several restaurants and cafes that serve fresh seafood.
That water looks so clear. You look at like the water in England, it's just so clear. It just looks horrid. But you know, the water in Scotland looks much clearer. At least, like, obviously I'm from the south of England, so I mean, water's not exactly great down here, but Scotland just seems much more clearer. Much more beautiful water as well.
Home-cooked meals and local specialties.
Island
if you're
water
ever on the site, be sure to stop by and try the famous food of Kilt Rock. Kilkerne Castle. Kilkerne Castle is a ruined 15th century structure located in the Scottish Highlands. The castle was created by Sir Colin Campbell of Glenarchy and was once the seat of the Campbells of Breadalbane. Today, Kilkerne Castle is a popular tourist destination and one of Scotland's most scenic places. Many famous foods are associated with Kilkerne Castle, including haggis, shortbread, and whiskey. Haggis is a classic Scottish dish made from sheep stomachs, while the shortbread is a biscuit popular in the UK. If you want a trip to Scotland, be sure to add this super picturesque destination to your bucket list. Kyle of Tongue. Kyle of Tongue is a small village in the Highlands of Scotland. It is located on the shores of Loch Tongue in an area of outstanding natural beauty. The village is a famous traveler destination due to its picturesque setting and proximity to several popular attractions. If you plan to travel to Kyle of Tongue, you should know a few things. The village is only accessible by road, and there are no public transport services. There are limited accommodation options in the town, so it is advisable to book in advance. There are also several activities and attractions in the area, so you'll never find yourself bored. Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands is a beautiful and wild place and a popular tourist destination for those who love the outdoors. While the area is best famous for its stunning landscapes and castles, there is much more to see and do in the Highlands. From hiking and biking to fishing, plenty of activities keep you busy. And of course, no visit to the Highlands would be complete without a dram of whiskey. Glasgow. Glasgow is the most crowded city in Scotland and one of the most vibrant and exciting places in the United Kingdom. It is famous for many landmarks, including the Glasgow Cathedral and the Glasgow Science Centre. Glasgow has many famous people, including the writer James Kelman and the singer Annie Lennox. This destination of panoramic views has a lot to offer, from its fascinating history and culture to its many great shops and restaurants. Scotland is a large, diversified country with a lot to offer visitors in terms of culture. The first image that comes to mind when most people think of Scotland are its verdant landscapes, undulating hills, and spectacular shoreline. But Scotland is also well known for a lot of things that set it apart and make it special for both residents and visitors. The nation is home to magnificent castles, an intriguing past, and distinct culture. This land,
a lot
with the
cold as well,
most
'cause I like
cinematic
cold.
sceneries, aquamarine skies, and castles making your travel
winter.
time, will make your journey filled with endless fun and memories to cherish forever. This country of breathtaking sights will keep calling you, and you would not resist going back.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I don't think, well, to be honest, I knew some of the stuff obviously there. I mean, Edinburgh Castle wasn't on the list, but I mean, surprised it wasn't actually, but I mean, yeah, that actually looks really nice actually. I might actually, look at some more stuff to Scotland at some point, but that is just like amazing. Obviously, the views, obviously, I know you can get some of the similar stuff in England and all that, but I mean, it's stuff in Scotland looks so much better, and it's quite an interesting video, and it'd be really nice to actually go to, you know, visit some places in there, in Scotland, see that amazing scenery. You know, I've never been rock climbing before, so I mean, kind of ought to be a good like, experience. But yeah, I'll have to like watch more about Scotland as well. Obviously, do some reactions and stuff to it. But really, it's such an amazing video, and like kind of actually found out some things that I didn't know. So it'd be kind of interesting to see some of that. But if you guys want to see more about videos like this, and like you got like me looking into more stuff to do with Scotland or other places around the world, like outside of England, I might do some like videos to England at some point. But I mean, I don't want to do some videos to stuff outside England, especially things like Scotland, because obviously, you know, there's a lot of stuff I like about Scotland. But if you want to like the video, subscribe, share the video, do what you feel would be still, I don't know what I'm talking about. Had a long day. But yeah, like, subscribe and all that, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and see you all again soon.